Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into another new deck inside of Clash Royale, where today we're going to keep taking advantage of the Royal Ghost and actually throw it inside of a Golem deck. Now, my boy J Money showed me this deck right here that's actually super fun to play. Seems like a lot of people have actually picked this up and it's all over the place. It's a Golem Royal Ghost Goblin Hut combination deck that actually works super well, and you also have a Flying Machine thrown in there as well. I love the Flying Machine. Anytime I have a chance to play the Flying Machine, I want to do it. And using this deck right here, it actually works amazingly, and a lot of people have been picking up 12 wins using it. So let's try it out. I've been using a lot of that Giant Skeleton Clone Spell deck, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit. Obviously, playing Beatdown has a special place in my heart. It's a deck I've used forever, probably my most common archetype, I guess. But let's just go ahead and get into battle number 1 right now and see if we can start this one off strong. And of course, we are still taking advantage of the Royal Ghost. Now, as we start the beginning of this battle off, let's just talk a little bit about the Royal Ghost and what they need to do to balance it. It's very clear that this is one of the most broken cards that they've ever released, and it definitely needs a little bit of change. I'm thinking a couple of things. Number one, it might need to go invisible. Like it should take a little bit longer for the Royal Ghost to go invisible. Number two, I'm not so sure about the splash damage. I mean, what it does right now, it's 3 elixir, it's super tanky, it goes invisible, it does splash damage, it has fast movement speed. Like, any of those things could be switched. I think that they should keep the movement speed as it is right now, as well as the attack speed and all that stuff, but there's certain things right now with the Royal Ghost that just need a little bit of change. Personally, for me, I think either a little bit of a health reduction, maybe not even having splash damage for the Royal Ghost would probably be pretty good. But anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below for how they should balance it, and hopefully they find a way to figure it out. Now, this battle is starting off very interestingly, and there is the P.E.K.K.A. I was wondering what he was really playing inside of this deck, just besides Royal Ghost and E-Wiz. Looks like we'll kill that E-Wiz with just a little bit of HP remaining on our Goblin Hut, and getting ready for our Flying Machine. We got to find a way to break through and to hopefully take this guy out. Now, waiting on bats or anything else, he's going to end up playing his poison spell. We've got our Zap to actually clear out these minions with this additional Spear Goblin. That worked out perfectly. Our Golem will explode onto the tower. It wasn't able to get a hit, which was a little bit disappointing. So this is going to be a little bit tough of a battle to break through from. But as I've told you guys a billion times, P.E.K.K.A. doesn't necessarily beat Golem. You can beat it plenty enough if you play well. And we just have to make sure that we don't give him too much poison value, I think, to really key in on a victory for this match. All right, starting up again, he's going to play his battle ram. So I'll play our Royal Ghost. Probably could have played guards, but Royal Ghost will give me a counterattack, much better than that of guards. I'm going to get ready with another Golem over here. He's going to play his Royal Ghost down that lane. He has to play a counter to our Royal Ghost, but instead he's just going to let it run across to this Ice Spirit. Wow, that was some masterful kiting right there from him. I've got to give it to him. That kiting was OP, and now the Royal Ghost is going to run to the P.E.K.K.A. That was about as well played as you could do that one right there. All right, continuing on. Looks like everything's going to start dying. We've got a Mega Minion over here. I'm going to play a Flying Machine in a strange position. This is going to make it so he doesn't get poison value as our Golem makes its way towards the tower. Flying Machine's going to end up killing it. P.E.K.K.A. will die momentarily. Little Golemites are going to put in some work. We're going to keep on splashing some damage down on the tower, and once again, this guy is going ridiculous with these plays right here, but we're just loading up on Spear Goblins, and he's going to have to do something to stop us. Now, this Battle Ram might connect, but as long as nothing... Oh, actually, it only connected onto our Goblin Hut, which is fine for us. I'm going to even get ready with another Golem in the very back, and this is looking good. This is exactly what we needed if we wanted to pick up this win. We need to make sure we control the tempo, make sure that he doesn't get too much value on his poison spells, and so far, take a look at the Spear Goblin damage, guys. We're putting in some work, and he says, you know what, Chief Pat, I'm sick of dealing with you. I'm sick of playing this game because I'm just going to throw everything down this lane over here. I'm going to let your P.E.K.K.A. put in work and see if it can take me out. Now, Royal Ghost is going to deal with these Barbarians as soon as they get splashed down right there, and eventually it should turn around onto his Royal Ghost. Meanwhile, P.E.K.K.A. on the other side of the map is going to equal GG, and in the end, he threw the game away. He had to make some sort of move. He was definitely dying, so he opted to go for a left-hand lane push. Didn't work out in the very end. GG, well played. Let's go and get to the next battle right now. You can see how this deck works. You can frustrate your opponent to death with it, and eventually, once they're sick of dealing with your Golems, it's the end of the game. All right, battle number 2. Let's do this against Marionetti. Starting off with the Goblin Hut. I'm even going to play it early. Sometimes I like playing my huts early just to apply a little bit of pressure. Even when I'm not full on elixir. And taking a look at his Flying Machine, that's going to lock on. So Flying Machine and Hut are going to go back to back right here. He's going to have to counter our Flying Machine. Still think that's just a fine trade for us as long as he doesn't have a perfect play. Mega Minion's going to go down. That's going to die to our our beautiful little flying machine right there. Spear Goblins are going to run forward, and guys, we've got a very interesting matchup right here, and bows are about to be thrown as our Spear Goblins run across and put in some work. All right, looks like this one's going to start off super even. He's going to get a little bit of splash from his Spear Goblins, but that's going to be it. And as he goes hard on this side of the map, wow, this is really troublesome, actually. I could have thrown, I guess I still can throw a Royal Ghost to counter push down this lane, but definitely not a perfect start to this one. Royal Ghost is going to go in, but he's simply going to ignore it down this lane right here. And guys, I think we are totally toast. I don't know what we're going to do right now. I'm freaking out. I'm going to go and play our Poison Spell. We've definitely lost this tower right now. He didn't even end up defending our Royal Ghost, so we're just going to take it to the face right here. And even as this Night Witch and everything else does its best job in dying, it's not going to be enough. We're going to lose this tower here. Mega Minion was definitely a little bit excessive too. I didn't need to play that Mega Minion on defense, so that's 4 elixir down the drain. Not the start to the game that we necessarily wanted. Yeah, alright, well, we're going to have to focus down the left-hand lane. In fact, this guy is just soaking up damage throughout this battle. He really is being super aggressive with how he soaks up that damage. Goblin Hut's going to go down. Eventually, our Spear Goblins are going to cancel each other out. But yeah, this is going to be really bad. So now we got to get ready with our Golem, and hopefully our Golem push can beat his Golem push. I think he has more damage per second, so it's going to be much easier for him to be able to take us out. And guys, I might have to just go crazy again by playing my Golem on this side of the map. Let's see if this works. I knew he would play his Night Witch, so Flying Machine's going to put in some work. But guys, this is very bad. And his Night Witch versus, what was our play? I don't even remember what our play was. Oh, his Mega Minion came down on that side too, guys. We have completely and utterly butchered this battle. Wow. All right, well, we're going to take a fat L right here, and it's very well deserved after some very questionable plays from us throughout this battle. King Tower is going to lock onto some of these bats and help out with some reprieve right here, but guys, that was not pretty. All right, well, we're gonna take a big loss in this one. We're gonna have to try to turn it around instead of the next one, but yeah, we got a little bit caught up right there. Once he got that first Golem push down, I sort of freaked out on what I should have done, and after I made the incorrect play, that was basically GG. So, anyways, moving on. We'll get ready for battle number 3 in a moment. Hopefully this one turns out a little bit better. Didn't get 3 crowns, so I guess we have that. But GG well played to Mario Netti, and hopefully we can turn this one around in battle number 3. Let's do it. All right. A long and painful death finally comes to an end. Let's try to switch this one around right now. Let's do it. Let's see if we get this done. More Spear Goblins, better defense, no more trolling. Battle number 3. Let's do it. All right, we're 3-1 inside this challenge. Not terrible. XPZ Milo will be next. No Goblin Hut in our starting hand means that we have to make some decisions on what we want to do. I think Flying Machine is probably a fine start for the very beginning, depending on what our opponent does. In fact, I'm going to wait for him to make a play, which is going to be a Goblin Hut. So we're already, seeing a little bit of some similarities in our deck. I'm not going to play the Goblin Hut just yet to try to not give him any poison value. Royal Ghost is going to go down, guys. We might be playing a pretty similar deck right here. And as these Spear Goblins run in, oh, that Flying Machine stayed alive like a boss. So much value out of that Flying Machine. His Zap's going to go down, which is very poor. Royal Ghost going to go in. We're going to make sure we take that out with our guards. Ooh, our guards were actually misplayed a little bit. They shouldn't have taken that much damage, but still looking good inside of this battle right here. And guys, we're not going to go against a clone deck because we have a Skeleton Barrel coming down the lane. All right, the juicy Skeleton Barrel is coming out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plus a Goblin Hut. This guy is an animal. We're going to get ready with our Mega Minion, see if that can do something for us, and then our Flying Machine to back this up. Plenty of skeletons going to come out and die, slowly but surely, and getting ready for our Poison Spell. That's really the next thing we need to try to take this tower out. All right. Oh, the Poison Spell was a flop. I missed the Poison Spell on the E-Wiz, but the Flying Machine's going to clean it up, so all's definitely not lost right there. Guards to do work onto this Royal Ghost right here, but still, ooh, the guards are taking so much damage. Skeletons are going to hold on long enough, though, for us to take down tower number 1, and all right, even with a little bit of a scary play right there, we're going to take tower number 1 down to 0, 1 minute and 20 left on the clock, and all we have to do is defend these Skeleton Barrels, and we should be good, guys. I don't really see too many other ways for us to lose this battle, other than a Skeleton Barrel cheese, maybe a Skeleton Barrel clone. I've been known to do that a time or two as well. Another Goblin Hut going down. Goblin Hut and Goblin Hut action should be able to take each other out, and so far so good. So as you can see, this deck works decent. Even though we got a little bit of a clobbering inside of the last battle, this deck definitely works pretty dang well. Getting ready with the Golem. He's going to play a Mega Knight, trying to hop the pond or something. I don't really know what he was trying to do right there. Royal Ghost is going to go in a moment. All right, we're getting a little bit scared right now, depending on what he does. Let's use our guards. to distract this Royal Ghost momentarily, and as soon as this balloon pops, we can just go ahead and zap that. All right, looks like our flying machine's going to turn around. All is good in the world. I can't believe we only took a couple hundred damage, actually, and this is going to be GG well played. Very nicely done. All right, even with that Mega Knight coming out, it's going to be the end of the game. Actually, 30 seconds are left. I probably shouldn't be spamming a Mega Minion where I just did, and maybe treating this guy with a little bit more respect. Going to get ready with our guards in a moment, just in time to take that guy out right there. Skeleton Barrel's going to pop. Going to zap all of that down, and yeah, that should basically be it. GG. And that's going to be win number 4, I guess, inside of this grand challenge. All right, so far, so good. Looks like we turned that one around right there pretty effectively. Didn't get too caught up inside of the last battle. In fact, we're going to get so close to a 3 crown. Just another second and we would have got that done right there. But let's try to cap this off with one more battle and hopefully go 3-1 on the day. Right now with the challenge, we're sitting at 4-1. Let's see if we can turn this around with 3-1 against Migiwara. And yeah, Golem's always been fun. I mean, even without an Elixir Collector, you can still play Golem pretty effectively. The Royal Ghost, you wouldn't think made a whole lot of sense having a Golem in front of it, but just with how strong the Royal Ghost is, it's basically inside of every single meta deck. And taking a look at this battle, looks like it's going to be no different. Splitting off guards, he's actually not going to play anything to start off in the very beginning. He's going to let my guards just run down the lane like an absolute madman. Okay, finally he played his Flying Machine after I already went a little bit too aggressive with my Royal Ghost. Looks like he's going to play an excellent defense to be able to cancel that on out. I'm going to play my Mega Minion in a moment to be able to knock down this Flying Machine, as well as turn around onto that Knight just in the nick of time. Beautifully done. Quick Goblin Hut to apply pressure. So what this Goblin Hut's going to do, it's going to get tanked for by this Mega Minion for the for the Arena Tower at least. So I actually didn't really end up doing too much. Did get one hit onto the Goblin Hut, which is nice. And now we're just going to play the game once again of who can take each other's Spear Goblin Hut out first. Now we have much more HP due to the Mega Minion, but there it is. The Golem's going to come down right now, and let's see who's going to be good enough to take each other out. Now this guy might be playing the same exact deck, except he's using the Knight instead of the Royal Ghost. I guess this is like sort of the poor man's version of the deck that I'm playing, but no, there's the Night Witch. We're going to have to start putting in some work against this Night Witch. Let's go and do it right now. I've got my guards going down in a moment. Here goes the Mega Minion. Poison Spell putting in some work. Hopefully that Night Witch turns around onto our guard. Check that out. The Night Witch turned around onto our guard and it ended up dying. Beautifully done. Our Golem is at full HP, guys. Even with his Golemites right there, still not going to do too much damage. And with our Flying Machine coming in hot right after, that's going to be some serious damage onto our opponent. Below 1,000 HP, and with our Flying Machine still looking really healthy right here, we're going to get more chip damage done to the tower. His tower isn't even range of our Flying Machine until it crosses on over. 599 is all that's left, and we've already taken this tower to 457, guys. Wow, this is just how you wanted to start this game off. Another Goblin Hut is going to be absurd. I guess I have to poison this or something. Can't really play too much else, so we'll get some poison down against this. A little bit scary given that he does have a Night Witch, but it's still not going to phase me from going too hard right there. There goes another Golem on Golem. If I were him, I probably would have played the Golem in the left-hand lane and just gone all in. I think that's really the only play he had. Our Spear Goblins are going to put in some serious work onto that tower to where it's now within poison range, I do believe. I still get messed up with the new poison spell values, by the way. Royal Ghost is going to go down. I missed my poison spell onto the tower, but we did get the Night Witch and the Mega Minion, so all is definitely not lost. But we're going to have to wait. Oh, but the Golem's going to run on through and finish off this game in style with an explosion. Nicely done. 15 seconds left on the clock. Another Goblin Hut going down. Another Flying Machine will be the answer. And guys, even going against another Golem user. We played a lot of actually mirror matchups with people playing Golem today. We're still going to be able to beast out that win right there. GG. All right, not too bad. 3-1 inside of this video. Besides battle number 2 where things fell apart, we ended up playing really well with this deck. Of course, this is a 12-win deck. If you guys want to try it out yourself, I highly recommend it. Of course, the Royal Ghost is so crucial. A lot of people have been playing the Night Witch inside of this deck, as you guys could see right here with this guy. A little bit, you know, interesting. I could play the Night Witch as well if I really needed to. I guess the guards and the Royal Ghost are a little bit redundant. So if you want to play the Night Witch instead of the guards, you could try that as well. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about this deck in the comment section below and how you would personally balance the Royal Ghost. But that's going to do it for this video. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.